Hey y'all, welcome to a Redneck Diva's Kitchen, my weekend review. Well, I guess you could say my 2-weekend review. I do apologize, I didn't do one last week. I wasn't feeling very good. I had a problem with a tooth. For those of you who have never had a toothache, I pray you never do. But that's all better now. And things are sort of getting back to normal. Let's see, where do I go? Where do I start? Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I will take a minute to say Happy Mother's Day to each and every mother out there. If you're anything at all like me, you'd give your life for them today if it meant that they were happy and healthy. So to each and every mother out there, I hope you have a very blessed and happy Mother's Day. I sent my mother-in-law, who lives in California, a digital picture frame for Mother's Day. The internal memory on this frame would hold 2,000 pictures, and I think we might have managed to get about 1,000 pictures on there. There's some of the whole household, but mostly of baby Jay. I think we tried to put pictures on there that started from the day she was born all the way up until her 2nd birthday. So she called me when she got it yesterday, and she was absolutely tickled to death. Of course, I knew she would be. I took Teen J today to have her hair highlighted because she has her junior prom next Saturday. Okay, I feel better. I can't believe the child has grown up the way she is, and she's turned into an absolutely beautiful and wonderful daughter. So, Jay, I'm very, very, very proud of you, and I love you dearly. Thank you very much for being such an awesome daughter. Like I said, tomorrow is Mother's Day. I plan to go and see my Aunt Ellen, as I always do. I don't know exactly what Jay has planned for us, but I'm sure it'll be something wonderful because he's such a sweetheart like that. I did make another carrot cake, and I was supposed to meet my Aunt Edith when she came up last week over at our Aunt Margaret's, or my Aunt Margaret's, so that she could try the cake, but I wasn't able to do that. That fell into being one of the days that I had this horrible toothache, so I wasn't able to go and see her. So no, she hasn't gotten to try the cake yet. Maybe one day I'll get it together and we can get our schedule straightened out and she can actually get to try it. But anyway, it turned out good as always, and my daddy told me that I did a very good job and that yes, mine was just as good as my Aunt Edith. So Aunt Edith, I love you dearly and thank you for the recipe. The cookbook is going to end up being a little later than I wanted it to be coming out because I have ended up with so many recipes. So thank you to everybody who has sent me recipes, and I have decided that come the last day of May I will stop taking recipes for the book. You can still send recipes by all means, and I of course will take them and cook them and try them and blog about them. But for the cookbook, I will no longer take recipes for the cookbook after the very last day of May. So hopefully I will have it out at least by the end of the year because I still have lots of recipes to go through. If you'd like to send a recipe and contribute to the cookbook, by all means do so. You can send it to Johnson2080@yahoo.com. When you send the recipe to me, please also send with the recipe your permission for me to use your first name and the town in which you reside, so that I can give you the credit for your recipe. I don't want to take credit for anything that's not mine. If you don't send me a name with the recipe, then I'll have to list it as anonymous, but I'll list it anyway if it makes it to the cookbook. Thank you again to everyone who has contributed to this cookbook. I'm going next week, hopefully, to help a very dear cousin of mine. She wants to start a blog with her songs that she writes and the poems and things that she writes as an outlet for her, like I do sometimes. You know, I just posted a thing the other day about the rattling or whatever in my brain, the things in my head. She's wanting me to help her create a blog to do pretty much the same thing, so I'm going to go and do that next week. But so far, this is all I've got, y'all. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in. And again, I apologize for not making one last week. Um, but that's pretty much all I've got. So from my kitchen to yours, guys, keep it cooking and come back and see me. Thank you.